As long as we're both on the same page.
Okay.
And your name is Officer Demko from the PSP, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
First of all, you were stopped because you have no DCNR tag registered on there.
Okay, and first of all, I'm on private property.
Okay, well, you're crossing a PA highway.
Okay.
So it requires, like I told you before, when you are traveling on Reading Anthracite property, you have to have two things. You have to have liability insurance for your ATV,
Okay.
and you have to have a DCNR tag for your ATV.
And technically, I'm not on Reading Anthracite property until I pass that gate. I'm on Matu's Asphalt and Paving.
Okay, well, what about this child here with this helmet? Is this a DOT-approved helmet?
It is not. Why does it need to be DOT when you're off-road?
Well, I'm only trying to look out for the child's safety.
Okay, and is she wearing a helmet?
She is wearing a helmet.
Okay,
Is it a DOT-approved helmet?
It is not. I'm not on a DOT highway.
Okay. Do you have identification?
I do not.
Do you have liability insurance on these two vehicles?
I do not.
You do not?
I do not.
Well, how did you acquire a permit for Reading Anthracite?
I had prior insurance. Doesn't mean it has to have continuous insurance.
So when you get into a crash on Reading Anthracite property, then you just don't have to have insurance on your vehicle?
Absolutely you do, but technically I am not on Reading Anthracite property. I'm on Matu Asphalt and Paving's property.
Do you have proof of ownership for these vehicles
I absolutely do at my residence.
at your residence? Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your information. I'm going to take the information off these bikes,
Okay.
and then I'm going to proceed from there. I'm going to get with Rich Morgan, who is the individual who would be in charge of Reading Anthracite,
Okay.
and I'm going to get with Mr. Matu and see if you do have permission to be out on his property.
Absolutely.
So
Actually, we archery hunt together.
What's that?
We're close friends. We archery hunt
I
together.
understand, but you got to understand that when you're out here and I observe violations, like this is not a DOT-approved helmet.
I agree 100%. I was not on a DOT. I kindly got off my vehicle,
Okay.
pushed them both across,
Okay.
went back across the street, grabbed the two children, and escorted them across the busy highway. Did I or did I not?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I don't see where I'm in violation at all. As you had another individual stopped on a traffic violation, I came down here, respected you, turned my stereo down like you asked, got off my machine, pushed it across, went back over, got the kids off their machine, pushed their vehicle across, got back, and escorted them across the street. I don't see where that's in violation. I am not on Reading Anthracite's property. I'm on Mr. Matu's Asphalt and Paving, which I do have permission to ride, and as we, Mr. Matu, archery hunt together quite often. These vehicles are not stolen. They're registered with the state of DCNR.
But you don't have liability insurance on it.
You don't need liability insurance to operate a vehicle.
You don't need liability insurance.
Absolutely. Not if you're on private property.
I understand that if you're on private property.
I'm on private property. I did not pass that gate. I am not on Reading Anthracite property until I pass that gate. I am not trying to make your job any more difficult than it is, but I am in the right here.
Sir, the only thing that I really stopped you for, because I seen this individual or this child on this ATV with this helmet.
Okay.
From what I understand from the motorcycle regulations, you have to have, if a child is on a motorcycle, that they need a DOT-approved helmet. I was only going to discuss this with you, and my main concern was the child.
Okay, I agree with you 100%. If the child is on a motorcycle on a DOT-approved highway, they need a DOT-approved helmet. 100%.
Okay.
I am not arguing that fact whatsoever. I ride motorcycle myself, and I respect your job. However, I did not do anything wrong. I'm in no violation whatsoever. I respected your laws, as pushed these across the street, guided my children across the street, held both of their hands, and I was very respectful with you. And the only reason I'm recording this is because I want my rights protected as well as yours.
So, sir, did you receive any type of citation?
No, never.
I mean, like I told you before, the reason why I stopped you is because I'm trying to look out for the child.
I understand that.
Okay, do you have a helmet, a DOT-approved helmet for the child?
I do.
I mean, wouldn't it be safer for the child to have the child with a DOT-approved helmet? Because we have already investigated crashes that have been on private property where the child is injured and the child does not have a helmet.
Okay. I'll agree with that point, but at any point, did you observe me driving erratic or uncontrollable?
No, but I observed that this child, it didn't appear that this child had a DOT-approved helmet.
Okay.
And this particular bike does not have a DCNR tag on it. I have no idea if you have permission to be on that property or if you have permission to be on this property. So far, you have not provided me with any type of paperwork that you have permission on this property or you have permission to be on this property.
Okay.
Okay?
Mr. Matu will definitely tell you I have permission to be on this property.
I will contact Mr. Matu and I will contact Richie Morgan to see if you have permission to be on this property.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. Did you observe me on Reading Anthracite property at all?
No.
Okay. Are we done here?
We're done.
Okay. Thank you.